Levi here, welcome to the channel. This is a really exciting video about integrating everything that we're about to learn. So if you have not yet watched the assessment video, which is right before this one in the playlist, go watch that. It's important, this video builds on it. This video is integration. Now as we open up the body, especially areas where fascia has been stuck in the fascial body, the integration piece is paramount. It allows the benefits you've gained there to be spread out to your entire system. So it's a really cool piece, but it's also a piece that makes everything you've just invested, your little window of time in, to be well worth it. Like you're actually setting it into motion to benefit you throughout the day. So with that said, a little bit of giving you some structure for what this looks like as you progress through the videos. You'll be getting into the corrective stretches and exercise in the videos to follow this. And whenever you get into your self-care time, whether you're learning a new stretch or exercise, or you're working through now a series of stretch and exercises as you progress through them, this particular integration piece happens at the very beginning and very end of your self-care time. You don't have to intersperse it after each move. You will find getting up and walking between each move as you've released your body will be beneficial. But this move that we're about to show you, the tabletop position, you just have to do the very beginning and end. Now, if you're going through a long stretch time and you're working through your entire body, hips down, then hips up, once you've done hips down and then start working hips up, feel free to do it as like an intermission. Do the tabletop position, which kind of sets the stage for you to get that benefit moving up your body too. But other words, do it at the very beginning, the very end. You'll also be doing it with your assessment piece. So here's what this looks like. Tabletop position. It's all about turning on them abs, which is going to stabilize your core, which then translates out to your entire body. The position looks like this. We're in somewhat of a rectangle, maybe a square, depending on how your body is shaped. Toes pulled towards the knees, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Now, if any of this is challenging for you, let's say you've come with some wrist problems, you're welcome to come to the elbows. Let's say you come with some toe problems, you're welcome to point those toes out or wear some shoes to give you some stability. Otherwise, if either of those things are still too challenging with that little adjustment, go see your healthcare professional, get some help there, free up that area, then dive back into the self-care. Now with that said, this is our start position, but to really get the pose right, I'm gonna have you do a cat-cow, because we're gonna find a neutral spine, and then make it less, like you're turning down the volume until you find that middle, neutral. That's your start position for your spine. Then to get those abs to start engaging, I'm gonna have you take a deep breath out like you're blowing out a big candle. And you should feel your abs engage. Hold that engagement throughout this move. And then what I'm gonna do from there is I'm just gonna hover my knees barely off the ground. Now this is the integration piece. The idea is you want to hold this as long as you can without compensation. What I mean is the moment you start trying to compensate somewhere, don't continue trying to hold it. At that moment, reset, give your body a break. You want to train success into your body. You want your body to know like, oh, I did great and I can do it up to that point. If you hold it through guarding, you're training your brain that it's not a safe move, and we do not want that. We just want to train you in those little bits of success, which will translate immensely through your body. So let's say that I do at the beginning of my stretch session, self-care time, and I'm like, oh, you know, I might have been able to hold that for about 10 seconds before I really had to go back down to the ground and reset. And let's say you do your self-care. Most likely you'll find like, hey, it was about 15 seconds and it was a lot easier. Awesome. That's a good sign for you that what you've done, your body loves. So now if this is easy enough for you and you get to the point where, hey, my abs are engaged, I'm hovering my knees, I'm holding this position for a pretty long time. We don't want you just to sit up there holding it as long as you possibly can. Here's a way to make it a little more challenging to make better use of your time. We're gonna have you rock forward and back in your shoulders, still keeping the ab engaged. Rock left to right in your knees. And this is a really great way to maximize your time because your body's going to need to relax sooner and you're making it more advanced. So that goes at the beginning and the end, like bookends of any of your self-care sessions. Do it along with your walk, get in touch with your body, see how it feels. Ideally, once we've integrated all of the self-care you've done, you should feel more open, more relaxed, a little lighter through your movement, a little more of your feet, a little more chillaxed in this lumbar spine, maybe even a little peppier, maybe even you find energized. Those are all incredible signs, walking a little faster all of a sudden, that you have done some really cool stuff for your body. So we're gonna get into this next video. Come with me. This is the kind of content that we love to share. And if this is something that seems like it's gonna be meaningful to you, like, subscribe, share it with a friend that you can do this with and that you can be accountability buddies. And we will see you in the next video.